kicker Cody Parkey all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, get off the field.
Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The Niner ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo steps away to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Really did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
go.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. They find some open field here. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Mostert. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the Browns' 10-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners have taken the early lead. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 34. First carry for Nick Chubb. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And the pursuit that time was absolutely top-notch. He was looking to try and turn upfield somewhere. Kept trying to find a place. Somewhere never showed up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore. They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. They run. Chubb. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's got some space here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That good for 22 and a first down. They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
They toss it left side to Chubb. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Running for it, here's Chubb. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down. No
gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
This is Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. 1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 41-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
1st down.
Here we go. Like 20. Hey, come on.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And it's caught. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation. Throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 8.
A toss play to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Down, it wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play
can't
calling
run it
and
on
the
me,
thought process
fool.
for the offense now. Big time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
Actually,
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll have it past Mayfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 42-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. A 6-yard pickup on the ground. That time that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
How do we paste stuff we copied on this stupid chat?
They run for it with Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Chubb. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a gain
I don't know how to share this.
but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on
I
3rd
tried
down.
pasting it.
3rd and 10.
And now we've got flags down.
You can't do that to me.
Browns might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Who's that? Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54.
And again, it's Chubb. And a short gain here, down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the gun, Mayfield.
Nope.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Kevin Coleman.
Andrew Sendejo in on the stop.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180. Yo. Set. 13. I got you.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, Mostert. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
He was brought
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
brings up 3rd down.
Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. Oh, Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark, and this score will stay right where it is. So the victory here for San Francisco.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough.